You're talking about the energy fields, and we were discussing this before about was it Doctor was it Emoto? Was that right?
Dr. Emoto.
Was he who conducted them experiences with the energy fields?
He conducted the experiments with how he froze water.
Mm-hmm.
So he filled a couple of glasses of water, and on them stuck one glass. Maybe he had love on it. Another glass, joy, harmony. I think hate was another one, and he froze them. Other glass of water he used to pray to, and that kind of stuff. But when they froze the water, took it out, they were able to examine it under a microscope and see the formation of the molecule, the crystal. The harmony in which, like, you could see, like, the love. This can be looked up if it's Google. You can see, like, how love displayed this, like, the energy of love displayed this beautiful harmony of crystallization, and then lower vibrational thoughts or emotions was like the molecule was in, or it was frozen basically in complete disarray. You couldn't really make anything kind of out of it. So he proved kind of, and Dr. Bruce Lipton in epigenetics speaks deeply to the idea of the mind being the chemist, and how we create our experience, or how we create, like, everything in who we are, in a sense.
Yeah, we kind of project it almost, because I have heard, it's a slightly different experiment, but I have heard that obviously does work, because people did the same with plants, where they could leave plants there with music,
Mm-hmm.
and they flourish, a lot quicker, mm-hmm. with light and with music and these kind of emotions. And they say that with the likes of cows and things like that, if they create better quality milk or more,
Sure.
It just shows how connected we are to the plants, or to the water, or to the animals, and it's all one really rolled together, isn't it? Like it's that idea.
Oh, totally. We are one. We can't, like, it's like I said about the mind, body, spirit. We can't separate the mind from the body.
Yeah.
And the same thing, we can't, like, separate ourselves from the universe, because we are the universe.
Yeah.
But we can look at things differently.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Absolutely. Yeah.
We can maybe some of the challenges that we have, we can step into them differently.
Mm-hmm.
Dissolving the energy or the charge that might create the reaction.
Yeah.
Is kind of the idea of bringing balance and bringing healing and
promoting that. I guess it's a lot of your perceptions, I've had a perception change a few years ago, and I think it's similar to yourself, where you've had your perception changes of, what I was saying about, sometimes you just go for a run, but, I can see the moon coming out, and I realise I'm not just on the tarmac running around, you're on, it's a bigger thing going on.
Oh,
I think
totally.
we forget that, we're going in and out of work in our cars, and we're just on the concrete road in the N7, say, but really, there's a much bigger picture outside the box.
Completely.
It's not just where you are in your little space, it's where we are in time and space, really. We're all moving through time and space at the same moment.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the appreciation of being alive now, and being able to connect with that. Because scientifically, if you look at it, we're just blobs of bacteria
mm-hmm.
and chemicals that form together by chance over billions of years, but yet they can't figure out the mind. And like us talking to this now, and it's not that we just talk about it. Like when you say, I take it in, and as you're talking, I'm processing it, and I'm coming up with my response based on my experience with it and my memory and my feelings
Sure.
towards it. It's much more than science can only go so far.
Yeah.
The subconscious and things.